It's a crab thief in Alamo.
What?
My wife ordered $500 worth of crab for the family, and then got home and they didn't deliver it. But they said they did.
Yeah.
Is there like a underground market for crab shrimps? Like you can try to turn that 500 into 6?
Yeah.
What's going on?
The legend. What's up? How you doing?
Doing great. Sorry to step on your shoes, man.
That's all right. Look, it's raining.
Uh-oh, what you
I got this
what
children's umbrella for you.
That is
There we go.
fashionable right
There we
there.
go.
It kind of go with your...
Right.
maybe
Keep
not.
him safe. Keep him safe. There's precious cargo.
This is a man of the people right here. Look at this. That's first class service
There
right
you go.
there. All right, cool. Appreciate you. Just finished our game against the Lakers, got the dub, it was big. But I'm even more excited to have the V Diggs, Oakland native, Warriors fan from life. We're at Oracle Arena right here. You said you grew up 5 minutes from here.
Yeah, well, when I was born, we lived right over on 77th. Like the old Mother's Cookies warehouse was right there. That only means something if you are my age or older and from here. But like, I say this all the time, I grew up poor and happy. Our parents were hippies, and like the backlash against how they were parented were to tell their kids, you can do whatever you want. Like you can actually be anything. And I really believed that, and I guess I still believe that.
What was it like going from humble beginnings to having those dreams and goals and ideas, acting on them, and now your movie, Blindspotting, and things where you're sharing part of your story with the world?
Here's the thing, man. You got in the league and we're a professional basketball player, young. Like I'm 37 right now, you know what I'm saying? And like most people found out who I was a year ago, 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So like at this point, I'm just kind of like grateful for everything. Like that movie Blindspotting that we were talking about, me and Rafael Casal worked on that film for 10 years writing that script.
I'm trying to envision, right? I've been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, what if I was just working on my jump shot for 10 years? And then I was like, you know what? I'm ready to show the world. Like,
yeah, man.
But like for like a movie like Blindspotting, is it more so like trying to make sure everything's perfect? Is it you're multitasking, just waiting for the right opportunity to?
Yeah,
to
I mean, I think it's just how it worked out. Like Hollywood's a weird world, and things disappear all the time. I mean, I don't know, you getting into this world too. Like, so sometimes like things with the best intentions still don't work out, and almost everything gets set back, If it manages to actually go through all the paces and come out, it's probably because everyone working on it really, really cares about it.
Right.
And then that comes through in the work.
That's the one learning that I've had, starting my production company, and the team that we have who are working in LA is we have our pillars that we want to kind of stand by in terms of content that we want to produce, and faith, family, and sports, and really being true and authentic with that. But stuff falls off, stuff comes on, and you can't take that stuff personally in terms of it's just part of the industry, part of the business.
Yeah.
Your work at Hamilton obviously is world renowned, and that show is still going, still killing. Me and my wife are still singing it.
Yeah, no, we watch. If you post it, we watch it, bro. All of the Ham fam, we call it, like everyone who touches that show becomes part of the Ham fam. We just every time you post something, it goes around. All the text chains be firing on. Yeah. Did you see?
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
How different is that experience being with Hamilton?
What I think all the time that the biggest difference between like theater and film is that in the theater you tell the story all the way through every night.
Right.
And then with a film, it always feels like rehearsal with no performance to me. And that's probably something I need to fix in myself, like when I'm working in front of a camera. Because I always just am sort of trying shit, and then the director's like, got it. I'm like, okay, I guess then I'll never do that again. So, All right, it's weighing heavy on me still.
Yes.
What's the deal? How do you feel about moving to San Francisco? I'll tell you how we feel.
I know.
But I'm sure you hear it all the time. I'll be honest,
it's bittersweet for sure in terms of, this is my 10th year here. I've only known Oracle Arena. And I've seen the dog years, but that whole time, the vibe and the atmosphere in Oracle was unreal. Like you'd walk in, you would think we were championship favorites. And so I have a special spot in my heart, obviously, for my relationship with our fan base, my relationship with Oakland. So it's gonna be so hard to turn the page. Oakland held us down, like, for 47 years.
I can't pretend to understand all the business machinations of a sports team and how you move it around. It is definitely crazy, like, with the Raiders bouncing again and then y'all leaving. But, you know, whatever, we're gonna support y'all in the city too.
Yeah.
But it's still, there's something about it for me. Y'all play like Oakland too, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's this thing that I always say about the town that is like, you make the virtuosic seem mundane. That's everybody here. Mm-hmm. That's like super virtuosic musicians who treat it like it's nothing. And like, that's part of the swag of it. It's like, watch me break every 3-point record ever, and I'm still just like, well, you know, walking out, going home, hanging out with my family, like whatever. That feels like such an Oakland thing.
It's gonna be different, but yeah. I know the fans will travel, and there'll still be that pride. There's nothing like a parade downtown Oakland, though.
Yeah, man.
Nothing like it.
Where are you gonna live, though?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, our family's rooted in the East Bay, the commute on the bridge. I feel like
they got a helicopter.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to pull a Kobe.
You did?
Kobe to the Staples Center.
Lyft? You got a helicopter or something with it?
If I had to bet, somebody's gonna be late to a game.
Yo, man, how could you not?
As a good host, I gotta feed you, so.
I appreciate that.
We got the food truck Curry Up now, parked over here, so let's go grab some food. And
this is like a horror film kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? You don't go to that truck in the dark in a parking lot, you know? You don't do that.
You see that from a mile away, like that ain't the spot.
That's a trap.
Curry Up now, this is my place, right? Just because of the name, I want the naughty nine.
For sure.
You got some sexy fries too?
I think we can do that.
That would be amazing.
Samosas, for sure.
Okay.
I gotta have tacos.
Tacos?
I don't go to a truck with tacos and not get tacos.
Samosas.
Oh, thank you.
Cilantro and tamarind chutney?
It is hot and delicious.
Naughty nuns out?
Yes.
Look at that.
That is naughty.
That jalapeno's about to be the best thing of the night right there.
For
You got a spread right here.
I know. This is good. Sexy fries. Turns out, naughty and sexy is about the juice.
All right, I'm going in for the naughty.
Oh. I like it. That's when the food's good, you dance for it.
That's it.
I even popped a copper for them.
You got an album coming up?
Yeah, so to film Blindspotting, we put 2 EPs out as like companion pieces to that. There's a song called Something in the Water, sort of about the change in Oakland. There's something in the water, and everything we spit wet. They keep telling me it's something in the water. I could tell that they are gearing up to go get a piece. Lakeshore in the bottoms, uptown, Temescal, and the problem is half of these neighborhoods didn't exist before you felt a drip and got thirsty. There's something in the water.
Careful.
Woo! I got you.
Careful.
Multitasking. He's spitting bars.
Actually, I got a
and you
burrito.
spitting food out.
Bring it, all of it. Curry up now.
Speaking of, I can't sing. I think I can, but I can't. I tried
That's
in
not true.
college.
I seen some episodes. I watched an episode. You was good now. You had the freestyle.
Me and Rudy, yeah.
Yeah.
I rapped back in college. We tried to do an I Love College remix. And our cafeteria was called Commons, so we did the I Love Commons. They're probably gonna play that video on this episode because it is that embarrassing.
It's starting right now.
Their Sunday brunch is golden rule, and last night's girl thinks you're a tool. Awkward eye contact just isn't cool, and your boys call outs are way too cruel.
That Commons last night was awfully crazy. I stayed there so late. Some chocolate froyo.